Quintus is a former NFL linebacker with the Indianapolis Colts, a Penn State legend, an Ed Block Courage Award recipient, and the visionary founder of I Am Recycling Incorporated. His work as a mentor and public speaker is changing lives, and his involvement in the Unblinded program is helping countless people master influence, mindset, and purposeful success.
So the transition began, and I tell people that, I'm a city boy with country roots. The country boy has never, ever left me, which is how I ended up at Penn State. Just if any of you have ever been to Penn State who are listening in today or future broadcasts, you know what State College is like. You know that it's nestled inside of Mount Nittany and the beautiful, beautiful countryside that's there. So that played a major role in how I ended up at Penn State. My country roots. In fact, I was still there in school until the middle of the fourth grade.
In Rockingham?
In Rockingham, yes. Okay. Until, going back and forth and in school in Jersey, struggling, the Southern drawl and fighting all the time and it was a lot. But finally,
did you have an accent when you got to Jersey from North Carolina? Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That got me into many fights, and there were never fair fights because I was always big for my age. So it was, me versus multiple people. Let me go and do something different. So.
Did that start in high school? Were you drinking in high school and it kind of rolled into college and then just got out of control?
So it was out of control from the very beginning. The day that I made a decision to drink and the crazy part is I made that decision based on my emotions because we had been cheated in the state championship game on our own home field. And it blew my mind that grown men would cheat children. Didn't make sense to me. And I got drunk at them because I was in pain. From that point, the hook was actually set in me. The hook was set. I didn't, it was a terrible night. Not only, throwing up on people, throwing up in the party. It was a terrible situation. And the next morning, sitting at the breakfast table with my mother, looking at me with this look, she said, "I bet you won't do that again." I said, "No, you're right, I won't." And that was Sunday morning, and before Friday, I was drunk again. So the hook was absolutely set, and it never got any better, really, until I came to myself and asked God to help me